or decisions garner a negative recoil to these children. Children are the key to the future being prosperous if the next generation of quirk users have a mental well-being and happiness rather than abuse. When we look at Darby, Shigaraki, Hawks, Eri, Overhaul, we see three different lanes. Shigaraki, Darby, and Overhaul became villains from their circumstances and abuse, making the cycle of hatred continue. Hawks became morally grey, where he stands in the middle and is burdened by his gifts. Eri and Shoto Todoroki became heroes with the help of Hero Society, and it was people like Deku that saved their mentality to embrace the good sides of it. Eri and Shigaraki had similar childhoods with similar circumstances with their abuse, but they are divided by their paths society gave them. Deku, possibly being the final One For All user confirmed in chapter 304, according to the holders themselves, One For All cannot be passed on as there will be no future child that will be able to handle such a quirk, as quirkless humans are near extinct. This makes it even more imperative for Deku to make a difference to the future generations, since he holds the power to do so. Deku, by the end of the manga, has to become the next symbol of peace that All Might was by embodying a message with the smile they proclaim, rather than just being propaganda and a poster boy of moral ideals that are never truly matched, thus giving birth to villains such as Twice, Darby, and Shigaraki in the first place. Stain exposed this and made the cycle continue, as All Might was the only true hero. Therefore, Deku has to break the wheel by representing an idea that will ripple throughout the various agencies to change the hero culture for the better. If Deku isn't able to pass on One For All to the next generation, there won't be another superhero that can match his presence, which goes back to the point of making the next generation the ones that could uphold the gap that will be created. Deku will be regarded as the greatest hero in the world after saving Japan from a century-long war and sending a message that resonates with everyone to make sure the same mistakes don't happen again. This will be a profound message to the characters in the manga as well as the readers of the manga, as Deku was just like the characters that suffered from childhood trauma and was bullied, but he had the heart and will to become a hero. And Horikoshi made this will and heart part of the One For All power, mind you, negating the rebuttals that Mirio was the better choice. The will of the user is what makes One For All not be stolen. Horikoshi even states that Deku was the perfect choice by being quirkless, as it stops the overflow of power, making One For All his own just like All Might did. The most important aspect is that Deku has the heart. There's a hero in all of us. Deku has already affected the generation he is within. Bakugo was part of the problem and even told him to commit suicide, even telling him he would never become a hero, and they all doubted that he could be a helping hand for those in need. But slowly Deku proved this mentality wrong and rubbed off on Bakugo, where Bakugo has acknowledged Deku in chapter 291 and sees him as his rival. If Deku is able to change the likes of Bakugo through actions backing his words, he would be able to become the symbol that All Might once was, therefore inspiring children just like he was inspired by Sensei as a kid. To back this up with evidence, Deku even helped change Kota, who is of the next generation. During the forest training arc, we saw Kota as a kid who doesn't like heroes because he thought being a hero was pointless. Kota didn't understand why his parents would choose to be a hero when it was a burden and only caused them suffering and neglect of their own child. This is similar to how Nana Shimura's son and Shigaraki's father saw heroes, as Nana died being a hero and wasn't there for him as his mother, and this rippled on and the cycle of hatred continued. This ultimately led to Shigaraki becoming the worst villain, right? However, during the training camp arc, Kota met Deku, who saved him from harm's way against Muscular. Deku, in his selfless act, destroyed his arms just so Kota could flee and be saved. When Kota witnessed Deku's triumph over Muscular, he understood what it meant to be a hero. Kota sees Deku as the new symbol of peace. We saw this influence Deku had on Kota in chapter 184, where he gave Deku a letter thanking him, and he was also seen wearing red shoes similar to what Deku wears in his pro-hero costume. Therefore, at the end of My Hero Academia, Deku will embody a message greater than the smile itself that will allow for circumstances where the same cycle will not continue. Anyway guys, let me know what you think about this analysis and theory. Let me know you got towards the end by saying Deku got the drip. Anyway guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Hawks is taking on the blame that Hero Society made themselves, which goes to show how one's name gets tarnished. You must consider that the spy sector of the Hero Commission parallels the CIA, as intel is very important to completing missions. Knowledge is power, and what one does with that power must be in the right place rather than what it is today. Hero Society at the moment is trying to sustain its image and norm that only benefits the people who are already in the system, rather than those that are victims of it. For example, Shigaraki, Hawks, and Overhaul. We see a flashback with the pro-hero Snipe. Deku is thinking back to an interview we saw of him, once again highlighting how Deku's expansive knowledge bred from childhood is benefiting him as a hero. In this interview, Snipe talks about how if Nagant wasn't in the picture, he would be the best long-distance sniper in Japan. Snipe can only use his quirk at a 600-meter range, and he isn't that precise, or he doesn't have really that impressive power. His attacks are homing bullets that are under his control. However, Nagant has a 3-kilometer range with just pure skill. Like, this dude Snipe has aimbot hacks on and shit, and Lady Nagant is a pro with no scoping abilities, with her quirk bullets having immense power that can hurt Deku whilst he is using 50% of One for All. Imagine if she shot a normal person. Their head would fly off instantly without them knowing what even happened. Back everyone, and it's time to go ballsy! Now guys, we are covering everything. By the time you watch this whole video, you will understand the entire story of Boruto's fate and the Kara organization. We have timestamped the video for your benefit, but if you truly want to understand Boruto's story, you must watch the video entirely, as the goals of Kara changed over time with the ongoing developments of the story. Those of us that are up to date, we know Kara's mission ultimately became to create a God Otsutsuki using code. Boruto has to use his pure eye and other abilities to stop this from happening. Otherwise, it's completely game over for Earth. So first off, we got the one and only, and I know a lot of you like to say with me, Jigen. Jigen. Said his name once and I'ma say it again. Jigen, 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 Jigen. And I can stop at any time.
Hello everybody and welcome to Cinnamon Toast Kid. This sexy man right here is PewDiePie. And today we're checking out a man married to a sex doll. What?
Hello, everyone.
Oh, you need
Sexy man here. Not to be confused with Sex Doll Man.
Ah, yes. It was this guy right here who I'm not surprised.
Okay, he's got an Ultraman mask. I respect him.
You respect him already?
I respect him already. Looks like he's got some Japanese figurines as well. I respect him a lot, I will say.
Yeah,
And that stereo looks like he's got a hell of bass on it.
This guy's got it going on. Just looking at him though, he's got like the cross, like earring and like the comb over going on here. I think this guy likes a lot of anime and he's living his anime dreams.
My name's Dave Cat. I'm 37 years of age.
Say his name's Dave Cat?
He goes by his anime forum name.
Oh, okay.
I can't live without my real doll.
Real doll. It's a real doll.
That's a real doll.
What's a fake doll?
No, it's a real fake doll.
Dude, he's got the bonsai.
He's got the bonsai tree. Yeah, got the ponytail and everything.
Japanese. Hell yeah. Where's this katana collection? Show it to us. There, that box, it's all fedoras in every single one of them.
It's all fedoras. This is my fedora. This is my my anime waifu pillows.
Oh yeah.
Man, I feel like we could get along with this dude pretty well. I mean,
with him?
Yeah, I don't know.
He's not in.
Bring his doll in here, you know, this used. Oh God, this used doll.
Why are you? Maybe he's just chilling with it. Who knows?
Look, I always expect the worst. Okay, have you seen these videos?
He's definitely, yeah. All right.
Like last time, it was like, oh, cute bunny rabbits, and the lady had like a freezer full of dead rabbits she was giving to her husband. You know.
True.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he's already a teaser. I like it.
Oh yeah. Heck yeah. She looks pretty good. Oh. What is this?
Looks like some anime, maybe Death Note. Man, I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. That's like Death Note over there. Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Very clean. He's keeping it real. I appreciate that. He went for the Twitch e-girl look on the girl as well.
That's true. That's true.
I called her my synthetic girlfriend. But it's actually progressed to the point where it's like, she's my wife.
Oh, they're married. Yeah. And she looks like she's really enjoying. She's just like, oh my God, just kill me. She's so impressed.
The meme with anime wife, I'm always curious. Are people serious? I guess this guy is.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's my anime wife. How dare you insult her? But it's a joke, right? Right? Huh?
She's not awake right now because, basically she kept hitting the snooze button. So.
Wait, he's got the handcuffs on here.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
You were right, Ken. You were right.
Oh,
She's
man.
not awake right now. Eyes wide open.
Bro, she's asleep, okay? This is role play. You gotta pretend. The handcuffs, they getting freaky in here, man.
Why would you handcuff a doll? Does he handcuff himself?
I wouldn't,
no.
I wouldn't doubt that either.
I've seen enough movies go wrong to know I'm never putting handcuffs on in any sexy scenarios.
Right, as soon as you get handcuffed, the monster comes walking in the room, and you're like, oh God.
Oh, it's just like, just let her sleep. It's not even worth getting her out of bed at this point. The whole interaction on a day-to-day basis.
Whoa!
Along the lines of like,
Oh,
that's what it is.
That's what, there you go.
Ah.
Oh, I love that. It's not even worth getting out of her bed, and he just like straight picks her up. All right, again.
Come on.
day-to-day basis.
I'm going on the hook.
Along the lines of like getting her dressed, brushing her hair, things of that nature. It brings us closer together as a couple. I'd actually.
That's creepy.
Okay, so
That's really creepy.
Odd, and I decided she should have it. It's kind of like, when you give your sweetheart a class ring.
what?
Photo shoots are
Wait, who's this?
There's a web on the wall. There's a web.
There's a lot right here. Hang on a second. You got Jack Skellington over here, the whip, and then the freaking the one we don't speak of over there.
Oh God. Do they know? Do the sex dolls know there are others before them?
They're like, it's like a haunted house. He's like creeping around the corner, like, oh yeah, I was the old girlfriend. He doesn't love me anymore. Now it's all about Clarissa.
Right.
When I first was even thinking about getting a real doll, I was just like, okay, well, the sex is going to be fantastic.
First thing you thought of. It's going to be outstanding.
This is going to be great. Oh my God, so good.
But there's also the whole concept of like taking photographs.
That's a whole other concept.
It became there's dolls at a young age.
Oh,
yeah.
this is
Mother
you,
and I
Ken.
used to go.
What? No,
You have dolls,
don't
right?
even.
On me?
Don't even look.
Food a penis.
She made a little wiener and sewed it on there. You want me to go get it?
I got it. Yes,
I got to at this point.
Yes.
I'll be RB. So yeah, this is the doll.
Wow.
And yeah. Yeah.
Oh my God, dude.
It's my doll.
Why?
My doll may have a wiener, but that doesn't mean the sex is great, okay?
I'll be in various stores trying on clothes. I would actually be looking at the mannequins, and it kind of stemmed from there.
Everyone looked at the mannequin.
Oh yeah.
You wanted to touch them, but you weren't allowed.
Like, this mannequin doesn't have any clothes on. Ooh. And then you make this face when you're thinking about it. You're like,
Have you seen those mannequins with that? Don't ask me how I know this, but
okay.
they're obviously cheaper without any limbs, and it's easier to ship them as well.
Okay, yeah.
So a lot of them don't have arms and legs, and it looks horrific. But you can still, obviously do your dues. But yeah.
Oh, you're talking about the
Yeah.
dolls. You're not talking about store mannequins. Oh.
No, I'm talking about dolls.
Oh.
I'm talking dolls here.
Just the torso?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep, just that's all you need apparently. Arms, legs, I just get in the way.
My best friend Monty had actually tipped me off to a site that sold these lifelike mannequins that were made out of silicone. So they were
Monty
nice
knew
and
what's
soft.
up, yeah.
I was like, I've got to have one of these.
Yeah, was it? Oh, I thought it was his dad. Oh my gosh, I don't know.
No, this is the psychiatrist they always talk
Okay.
to. Oh, yeah, this guy's like, they're soft and they're dolls? I gotta have this. This is gonna be fantastic. I'm gonna marry one of these.
The
Great.
psychiatrist would be like, it's a great idea. I got one too.
Wow, yeah. we could do maybe swapsies. You swing? What's up?
People find it soothing to live in a fantasy life. It really becomes problematic when that becomes the predominant way that they live their life.
I gotta admit, me and my friends all thought it was kind of weird.
Yeah, we thought it was weird. Look at these toys, though, dude. These guys got it going on.
Got Ultraman. All right, I like this group. All
Yeah,
right.
here's some cool dudes, except for the doll. Everything else is cool.
After he got her and the interest that he showed in her, it was kind of cool.
What? Wait, that's
After all the interest. I was impressed.
yeah. I mean, it was weird at first, but then he was into it, and I was like, "Wow, this is cool." But it didn't. That's definitely what made it weirder, right? I don't. Okay.
No, that makes it cool. Okay.
What? He's a cool guy. His name's Dave Cat. You know, I'm down with it.
Oh, you found him.
Dave Cat. Let's see. What's Dave Cat got going on here? Is this him?
Yeah, it definitely looks like it.
Are they still
Look,
married?
it's him in the fan art. Are they still together?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. You know, are they still together? No, they break it off. What happened?
Maybe.
Oh.
I don't fucking.
Oh. Whoa. Okay. He got himself a new love, maybe. I don't know.
Are these old dolls? I think they're old dolls.
Are they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what he meant with like the photography aspect of it, to make them look as real like as possible.
Interesting.
You know, there's a statistic that men from teen to from up to age of 30 are like a third of them is a virgin now.
You've told me this before, and it blows your mind.
And now it doesn't blow my mind anymore. I understand what happened.
You get it now. Well, these dolls exist, you know. I mean, how can you say no? Anyway, his new doll. His name is New Doll Sidori. Okay.
And neither can they.
Initially, just a sexual partner, the relationship has grown. He was using her at first, but now they've grown closer.
They got these matching wedding bands. They say synthetic love lasts.
Oh,
Is that her?
She's got a little
She doesn't have her hair on right now. He loves her just the way she is.
If you love her at her best, you gotta love her at her worst, Kent.
You're right. I mean, sometimes I wake up and I look at Mary and I go, "You're beautiful.
Careful.
You're beautiful.
Yeah.
You're beautiful."
Yeah.
She is, of course. Mary.
Sure.
I mean, sure. You don't think when Marcia wakes up that she's beautiful?
Of course. Of course.
Good. Yes, of course. Oh, why are we even laughing?
Move on?
I don't know why we're even laughing about it. We actually think this, but we're like insinuating that we don't for some reason.
I'm scared, Ken. I'm scared. Can we move on?
Okay, fine. Sidori's got the back of her head off. Oh my god.
But of course, we're not. It's not a joke. But click play.
But of course.
Of course.
But there are really no substitutes for true human companions.
That's a good posture. whenever Marta's in this pose, right there.
Just so she's about to take a slam on the ground right there. Just.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is the pose I make when I food standing up.
Is this the shower
This is me in
story
the
again?
shower, Ken. Yeah, this is.
As long as you have at least 1 foot in reality, it's a perfectly normal thing, I think.
Yeah, it's fine. It's perfectly normal. He knows. He's aware. He doesn't care. Oh,
I'm heading over to the playhouse.
worship me.
To be able to take her places.
No, do not do that, my dude. Do not do that. Please trust me on this one.
I think he's leaving her. That's good because that would be weird if he took her out. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He wants to take her out, but do not do that, man.
No.
Try to get some shopping in for the missus.
Shopping in for the missus.
Who's Monty's sister?
I don't know. Yeah, this person right here. Gotta get some shopping in. Gotta get her some clothes. Yeah.
Yeah, she's got a tie. That's the thing. She's worn it once. She doesn't strike me as a tie person. Yeah, I'm a tie person. You know, and you don't want to...
They're like giving her a personality that she doesn't have. You know. She wore it once. Not she putting it on. You put it on her. I put it on her once. You wore it once. You know, she's not a tie person. You know. She's gotta make her look good before I go and, you know.
Who is this woman?
Who's his friend?
Enabling this. Did you say a friend?
I don't know. It's just maybe a person that they just found and were like, "Hey, you want to be on TV?" And they're like, "Yeah, sure."
Sure. What is it for? I don't mind.
Those kind of like dresses alone. That's, yeah.
It's
At
creepy.
least.
That's creepy. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, if that would be the creepy thing, if they dressed alike, that would be the creepy part.
For Dave, I hope that he's happy no matter what he does. When he's ready to progress into something different, it'll be there. Right now, this is perfect.
You know, like they.
How's everybody okay with this?
The only reason I can imagine someone being okay with this is if they did something worse. So it's like, alright, at least he's doing this now.
Right,
Like,
yeah.
How do you tell a person like this stop? Like, they're clearly in love with the thing. How do you
Yeah.
just, like, take that away from them?
Well, at the same time, he said that he's aware of the situation. Like, he knows. He just, just chooses to do it. So I
He
don't
just
know.
likes it. Yeah.
Yeah. What does he do when he finds someone he actually likes? Like, yeah, girl, wanna come over and see my anime collection? She's like, heck yeah. Oh, this is Dory. Don't worry.
I don't think
My
that's
wife.
something. I don't think he's gonna. he just,
You think he's gonna worry about that?
I don't think we have to worry about that scenario.
You're right. You're right.
She likes the office style. The fuchsia purple.
It feels so childish.
Yeah, it is.
Alright, I get you're pretending that like this is kind of dumb.
Yeah, that's like I haven't stopped it too much to talk about anything. I'm just like, man, this is dumb.
Yeah, I mean,
Like I'm getting, if he's getting like clothes, like I'm gonna take pictures of her because that's like what I do. Then I understand that a little bit. But it's like, what do I just want to dress her in and sit around the house?
she doesn't like this and she doesn't only wear the tie one. Like, shut the fuck up, alright? Come on.
I've had enough.
We know you know. We know you know.
Hey, sweetie.
Hey, yo, girl, what's up?
A lot of stuff for you. You will be impressed.
She's so impressed. Look at her. She's like, oh yeah,
That it?
what'd you get for me, Big Daddy? Oh yeah.
You better not give me another fucking tie.
I got one. I didn't
Only
I
wear
don't need
one.
one. Where's my
Take the
office
hint.
clothes? I like the office. This is the personality we're giving her. She's just a big old bitch.
Where the fuck were you? What? You were out with another woman?
Oh my God, who is she? Tell me who she is. I'm gonna
Let me
strangle
go
her.
through your phone now.